Hello children, welcome back to my talks and standard 12th biology. Okay, so with another lecture of molecular basis of inheritance. Now here today I'm going to talk about the RNA world, okay, the DNA replication, and we are also going to do the experimental proof, okay, Michelson and Stahl's experiment, which is again a very important one. Okay, so let me talk about RNA. In the last class, okay, the properties of genetic materials we have done, that is DNA and RNA properties. Okay, over there, if you remember, let's take a flashback. The first paragraph is that only, RNA world. Okay, now I had told you that RNA was the first genetic material, okay, and DNA is evolved from RNA. The evolution has taken place and DNA has evolved from RNA. So RNA is the first genetic material. Now RNA is also a catalyst. It works as a catalyst. It's very reactive. Okay, over there when we discussed about the properties of genetic materials, that is RNA and DNA, okay, as compared to the DNA, this is more reactive. This is reactive and that is why it is unstable. Okay, and it is single stranded also, that you know very well. So catalyst, reactive, and hence unstable. Okay, hence unstable. So DNA has evolved from RNA, and that is all about RNA. Now RNA, if you remember, I had also said that nucleic acids which are present, the nitrogen bases. Okay, so instead of thymine, what do you have over there? I feel sometimes I should give you a question so that you answer it down, or otherwise if you don't answer, I'll feel that you have understood. Okay, so there is a difference in the nitrogen bases of DNA and RNA, and if anybody who is paying attention properly, do write it in the comment box and let me know that what is the difference of nitrogen bases. Okay, I had started it, but now I'll stop over there. So that is the RNA world. Okay, and when we talk about the replication when we talk about, okay, Watson and Crick had given the double helical structure. If you remember, we have already done the DNA structure. Okay, this was the DNA structure which we had done. Okay, so this was the double helical structure. Now adenine goes with, this was said, adenine goes with thymine and guanine always goes with cytosine. And here if it is cytosine, it may be guanine and it may be thymine and adenine. Okay, so now we come to this DNA replication. So children, what does it say? That actually during reproduction, both the strands, it is double stranded. Watson and Crick said that the DNA is double stranded. Actually what happens? The two strands get separated. Okay, both the strands get separated. So adenine over here and thymine in this particular strand, thymine over here, adenine over here, guanine, okay, cytosine, guanine, whatever it is. It may be again thymine, adenine, it may be again guanine and cytosine. Okay, so it goes on. So both the strands, suppose if I name this as strand A and B, so A and B, when they get separated, it is A and B like this. Okay, so this is how the replication, they both get separated, and that is how it goes into, like, one from the female and one from the male, as I told you, it goes. And during sex determination when we do, okay, one gene, as we said that for females it is XX and males it is XY, okay, so just like this, suppose if this is XX, so X gene will go over there, or Y gene, means 50% of the eggs which are formed, okay, in females, they will have X, other 50% will also have X. Okay, and in males, when the sperms are formed, 50% of the sperms with X chromosome and the other 50% for Y chromosome for sex determination. That was just an example. So this is what you mean by replication. It replicates. So one of the chromosome goes into the gamete, okay, during replication. And finally, if one is there, it can always find out the other nitrogen base from the cell itself, from the body itself. So if this is there, if this gets separated, that is how it replicates. So this is called a replica. This can form a replica of its own. It also acts as a template. Template children. Template को और क्या बोलते हैं? सांचा. Okay, we have that बिस्किट बनाने का सांचा. Okay, और या जो बिहार से हैं वो लोग ठेकुआ जो बनाते हैं वो सांचा होता है. It is something like this. Okay, and यहाँ पे कुछ डिजाइन बने होते हैं. Okay, so what you do, you take something, you press upon that, and it takes that particular imprint. That is what is called imprint. Okay, so here, and this is called template. So this particular each of the strand, okay, acts as a template. Each strand acts as a template, and over here, if it is thymine, it will form another strand by itself. Kyunki it is understood, as I told you, one purine and one pyrimidine. Children, be very very clear. So एक प्यूराइन और एक pyrimidine, एक थाइमिन के साथ डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे एडिनाइन वो ढूंढ लेगा बॉडी से. एडिनाइन के साथ थाइमिन, this will be formed. Got it? So this, both the parental strands will act as templates. Got it? And they can form a strand by itself. So that is also called the semi-conservation model of DNA. Semi-conservation model of DNA. That is there in your book. Okay. So this is what it says, the semi-conservative replication or semi-conservative model. Now how can we prove it? How can we prove this semi-conservative model? Got it? Till here, if you have any problem, you can always, you do not ask questions in the comment box, you just view it and leave it, and I take it for granted that you have understood. I'm doing everything good and everything is entering into your brains. One more thing, children, quite a lot of hard work I'm putting in for making videos for you. Okay, do avail, इसका पूरा फायदा उठाएं. Okay, और आपको जो भी doubts होता है, put it in the comment box. Do share it with maximum of your friends, those who are studying in other schools also. Let everybody avail. हर किसी को फायदा होना चाहिए. So let's come to this experimental proof. Now, this normally takes place in higher organisms when we say replication. So what did he do? Okay, the experiment is Michelson and Stell's experiment. So what did this particular scientist do? Okay, he performed an experiment. So first, what did he do? He grew E. coli. E. coli is a bacteria, and he grew it in NH4Cl, and this 15 he took. Okay, so he grew yeast. He grew, you can say, E. coli. Okay, in this. He grew E. coli in NH4Cl. Now what is this N15? This is a heavier isotope of nitrogen. Okay, this N15 is a heavier isotope. This is not radioactive material. This is a heavier isotope. Okay, and finally what happens? This, you know that children, one more thing you know very well कि जब हम DNA structure पढ़ रहे थे तो we had phosphorus and nitrogen bases. So nitrogen is an important constituent of DNA. So as soon as this E. coli was grown in this particular substance NH4Cl, and that N of NH4Cl, okay, it had heavier isotope of nitrogen. So this got incorporated into the DNA का nitrogen. Okay, and all other nitrogen substances. So this got into that. Okay, and after that, this is the first thing he did. And after that, what he did? He grew some generations of it. And after that, again he took those E. coli's, okay, and he grew it in the normal, that is N14, NH4Cl. This is the normal isotope. Okay, over here, then the same thing, the same one, he grew it over here. The same E. coli which was grown in N15, he grew it over here. So what was seen in this particular experiment? This is very, very important. So that I'm going to do, I'll use 2 color pens over here so that you understand better. Okay. You know that E. coli's, okay, they reproduce every 20 minutes. So finally what happens? Let me take, see, I'm not making the DNAs as it is. मैं ऐसे वाला नहीं बना रही हूँ. Okay, I'm not making it this way. What I'll do is I'll make just strands so that it is easier for you to understand. Okay, तो सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे? हमने N15 में ग्रो किया, N15 में ग्रो किया, या N14 को हम ले लेते हैं. चलो N14 हम black से करेंगे. Okay, so this is the 2 strands of A and B. Let's take about A and B. These are the parental strands. Okay, with N14, the normal one growing. After that, what do? We grow it in NH4Cl with N15 wala isotope. And what do we see? That each of it, okay, they will, again the replication takes place. So this is, and it will take about in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes. And finally what will happen? This will be there. And this will, I hope you are able to see it. Let me make it straight only. So, my pen has become little faint. Okay, so this is like, it takes off one this. So this was N14. This is N14. This is N14. And this is N15. Sorry, it's not writing. Okay. So, and this is also N15. After that again, so these are the two strands where they have developed. And after that again what he does, okay, he grows it again for, again he applies it for 20 minutes. And now what does he do? He just puts it into NH4Cl, the normal NH4Cl. Okay, that is N14 वाला Cl. तो ये 20 minutes हुआ और ये 20 minutes. तो total यहाँ पे हमारा 40 minutes हो गया. And 40 minutes में क्या होगा फिर? This is 1, 2, and they will develop. Again N14 में ये black ही develop करेगा. फिर दूसरा वाला इसके साथ एक red और एक black हो जाएगा. फिर ये black और ये red and black. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? This is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1 and this is 1. तो यहाँ पे N14 और ये N14 हो जाएगा. ये आपका N15 है और ये N14 हो जाएगा. Okay, this is N14 and N14. This is N15 and N14. Now what happens? These two will grow into 4. जब मल्टीप्लिकेशन होगा तो एक N14 है, एक N15 आ जाएगा, क्योंकि N15 में हमने ग्रो किया, तो यहाँ पे भी N15. फिर से जब हम ग्रो होगा तो ये दो अपना क्या होगा? रेप्लिकेट होगा. दे विल फॉर्म टेम्पलेट्स एंड दीज टू विल फॉर्म टेम्पलेट्स. तो फिर से N14 में हम आ गए, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? इसके साथ फिर से ब्लैक आएगा, इसके साथ भी ब्लैक आएगा, जैसा मैंने बोला आपको. यहाँ भी ब्लैक आ जाएगा N14 और यहाँ N15 के साथ भी एक N14 आएगा. Got it? और अगेन फिर से हम इसको अप्लाई करते हैं. फिर से सपोज 80 मिनट्स और 20 मिनट्स हम देते हैं इसको, तो 60 मिनट्स हो जाएगा. तो क्या होगा? ये सेमी रेप्लिकेशन, मतलब ये 2, 4, 6, 8, ये 8 तो रहेंगे ही. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. ओके, बट ये वाला जो है वो रहेगा ही. दो जो रेड है वो 2 रेड रहेंगे ही, वो 2 के साथ रेड रहेगा ही. ओके, तो ये 15 और ये 15 रहेगा ही, अदरवाइज ऑल विल बी 14. ओके, hope you are able to understand. As soon as the replicas take place, getting little confused, but see it in your textbook, you will understand. ये दोनों को वो उन्होंने बिल्कुल ऐसे बनाया हुआ है और एक रेड को फिर उन्होंने यूं क्रॉस किया. ठीक है? So this, yeah, they have made एक N15 हो गया और एक N14 हो गया. So this is how they have done it. Got it? So this is one, and here it shows that yes, it is conserved. Means whatever is there in the DNA, it goes on for generation. यहाँ पे अब कभी भी N15 नहीं करेगा, but ये जो रेड वाला जो है, जो रेड स्ट्रैंड है और या जो N15 स्ट्रैंड है, वो कंटिन्यूटी में हमेशा रहेगा. So this proves the semi-conservative model of DNA. Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you. Again, a very important one. Got it? Yes. So we end this particular class over here with Michelson and Stell's experiment. The other one again will be very important. Okay, masonry and its enzymes, transcription. All this particular chapter itself is very, very important. And the examiners love to put questions from this portion. So do pay lots of attention. एक experiment में attention pay कीजिए और यहाँ पे बहुत बारीकी से try and understand this. And this question is a must for the boards. Okay, anyhow at the end I'm going to make a particular video for that. Okay, the important questions and all, but these whatever I'm telling you, don't take it for granted. This I'm telling with experience. So do subscribe it if you have not subscribed, because now also many of you ask me for the links. So that is very sad, children, making videos only for you. So do subscribe it, share it, okay, and if you like it, just put a good comment and put a thumbs up. So thank you for watching.